founder and CEO of Vinco Bar Exam Coaching, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. Can't believe we made it to the last day of our first week. Basically can't believe I made it because this whole YouTuber thing, whole new experience for me. Anyway, I am cozied up by the fireside with, I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of my tea, or I'm holding it the wrong way, or my snowmen. Take a look at them. I also have my cozy blanket. And why am I all snuggled up? It is to have a cozy fireside chat with my 3Ls. All right, so let's try a TikTok trick. So this video is only for 3Ls. So if you're not a 3L, keep scrolling. I'll wait. Okay, 3Ls, is it just us? Did that work? I don't know if that worked. Can you guys tell how uncool I am? I feel like these videos are really a real insight into who I am as a person. I'm also being stabbed in the arm by my Christmas tree. Anyway, 3Ls. Now that I have you alone, I want to talk to you about what you can be doing for the bar exam in this upcoming semester. And I'm particularly talking to graduating 3Ls. So this could also be for you if you are a part-time student and it's your 4th year, but I'm talking to people who are going into their last semester of law school. I have 5 tips for you on what you can do this semester to really make the most of the time you have and be prepared for the bar exam. So get cozy and hear my advice. Tip number 1 is to sign up for your bar prep program if you haven't done so already. I know by the last semester of law school, most people haven't, but every so often a 3L would wander into my office and be like, bar review? What's that? Don't be that person, okay? I personally don't think that you need to sign up in your 1L year either. I think you should approach bar prep the same way you would any other purchase that was going to cost you thousands of dollars. You should do your research. You should figure out who offers what is best for you. You should ask lots of questions. You should see what free offers they have so that you can get familiar with the company and what it is that they do. And you still have time to do that, but hit the ground running in January when you get back if you have not done so already, or if you just gave your deposit and you're not totally locked into your company and you haven't yet done that review, do it now and make sure that who you're signed up with is who you want to take the bar exam with. Tip number 2 is to research all deadlines. You have a registration deadline, a laptop registration deadline, an accommodations deadline, a character and fitness deadline. In some jurisdictions, you even have tiered expense deadlines. So for example, New Jersey pops into my mind where they have a first filing date where it's the least amount of money. And then they have like 2 or 3 more filing dates where the only difference is that the application fee goes up. The bar exam is already expensive. You don't want to have to spend more money because you missed the original deadline. So you really want to make sure that you know what the deadlines and requirements are in your jurisdiction so that you don't miss them. And then imagine not being able to take the bar exam because you missed a deadline. Not a good start to your legal career, my friend. Tip number 3 is to become familiar with the bar exam itself. Now listen, you may have already been exposed to what's on the bar exam through your law school or friends or whatever. But if you haven't, and in my experience often 3Ls really haven't, make sure that you know what are the subjects tested. What's the format of the exam? When specifically is it? Maybe that should have gone on the deadline section, but like, do I have those dates on my calendar? Make sure that you know what you're really going into with bar prep. So yes, knowing what the subject is, knowing what the format is, knowing what the commitment is, really to start to wrap your head around like what is coming your way with bar prep. Tip number 4 is to find out what bar prep resources your school is offering. You like how I hold the mug to try to not use my hand, and so then I just hold the mug in my other hand so I can use this hand? It's a real problem. As I was saying, See what your school has available in terms of bar prep resources. This is a huge missed opportunity for many students. So many law schools offer free courses, discount codes, books, access to programs, even like on-campus tutoring or now virtual tutoring, whatever the case may be, through the school. So you want to find out who is the department, who are the people responsible for bar prep at your school. If you have not met them already, now is the time to be their best friends. And you want to find out what they have available to you. Are there classes that you can take this semester if it's not too late to register for them, or even audit them so that you can get that information? Do they offer anything over the summer during bar prep, some sort of supplemental course? Find out, listen, you paid for the education. If they're offering free bar prep stuff, take advantage of it, okay? Make sure you know what's available. Make sure you know who's in charge. And listen, if you decide it's not for you or that it's not going to help you, I would rethink that plan. But be fine. At least you're making an educated decision based on what you know is available. Tip number 5 is to look into supplemental resources. So there is no shortage of question banks, essays, outlines, flashcards, coaching, tutoring, magic, bar exam, beans that you can plant like Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get my point. There is a ton of supplemental stuff out there. And what I find happens is halfway through bar prep, students are like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I don't know enough. I need more. Let me spend all my money buying more. What's available? My friend said they have this. I need to have this too. So-and-so said this worked for them, so it's going to work for me. The worst time to make decisions is when you're totally panicked. So I would recommend that you look up front at what's available. The flashcards, the outlines, the different question banks, the different one-on-one services available. Not to necessarily buy anything right now, but to know what's out there so that when you do start to have that panic, you can identify the actual need and not go on $1,000 spending spree and end up with stuff that's not actually going to help you just because you're trying to panic buy your way out of a problem. In my experience, and I have a whole chair full of stuffed animals over there to tell you I'm credible here. That doesn't work, right? You can't panic buy your way out of a situation. You have to figure out what is the need. Do you actually need more resources, or do you need someone to help you with how you're studying, right? What is it that you actually need? So really look into that. On that note, Vinco doesn't target first-time takers, right? To be fair, we don't really target anyone. We're largely growing this business through referrals. And the reason for that is simply because the expense of hiring a bar prep company and a bar exam coach or a tutor the first time around is just a commitment that most people are not willing to make. And I totally get that. But there are some people who graduating, know that they need that one-on-one help. They need that custom support. So I wish we could reach those people earlier, right? Before they go through the experience of failing the bar exam. So if that could be you, if you're like, I've thrived with tutoring or coaching in the past, I really, I'm that person who always needs that custom plan. Think about that now, and maybe think about having a consult with us or doing research. There's other companies out there and finding out, if that's really something that could work for you up front. I put that in the supplemental category as well. So that's a wrap on day 7 and on our first week of Vlogmas. If you are graduating and taking the bar exam this summer, please go implement these tips as soon as the semester starts, or even, in the next couple of weeks as well. And really set yourself up for success on the bar exam this summer. I'm going to get away from this fireplace that's making weird noises now, and I will remind you that if you want to learn more about working with Vinco, you can find us at vincoprep.com. Or if you're one of those graduating 3Ls and you would like to do a bar prep consult with me, we can figure out if you're a good fit to work with Vinco. And I can give you some more bar exam advice. So you can email us at info@vincoprep.com, and our friend Sheena will hook you up with that free consult. So until tomorrow, have a good one. Why did I make my tea so hot? drink it. Not that one. Literally, stop. Oh, I can drink it now. Okay.